I have loved my time in Portugal, and it's all because of SiPN.
I wish that I could be here for another 6 months or another year because I don't want to leave.
No regrets with this program, and I'm so happy that I came to experience this amazing country.
I really didn't know anything about Portugal when I signed up for the program. Someone in my fraternity that told me about it. They loved their experience. They showed me pictures, and I was like, it's like, sign me up. I'm down.
Me and my buddies are kind of thinking like almost everyone goes to like Florence, Italy, or something like a little bit more, at the time, maybe more mainstream. But I think we saw it was like some video of like Nazare, and we're like, this is the place.
I had such an interest in traveling, but the idea of moving to a country where I didn't speak the language for 4 months was a big personal challenge. SiPN did a fantastic job of making the process simple and easy to leave your home country for 4 months.
They pretty much walked me through everything, so there was no confusion and no worry, and I just was able to enjoy the whole time.
I loved SiPN and I loved Lisbon. The weather was perfect, there was lots of fun things to do. It was an amazing time overall.
They really treated us like royalty. They helped us so much with our transportation, our housing was amazing. Like, we really had it made for us.
We got a great look at Portuguese culture. We got to interact with the history, the field trips. It was all just an amazing experience.
Honestly, the highlight of my collegiate career, I'd say.
I think what set SiPN apart is they really wanted us to find a love and appreciation for Portuguese culture while we were there, and so they were very intentional about what restaurants we went to for group dinners or what excursions they planned for us on the weekends. And then when we left at the end of those 4 months, I left feeling like I really understood Portugal and loved it because of how intentional SiPN was.
The hospitality aspect is probably most memorable.
We ran into one of our professors at Pastéis de Belém, and he was so sweet. He bought us pastéis de natas, and he invited us to his table. He's just talking to us. Everyone was so inviting.
Pace was a lot slower than here. Flexibility was really good too. I would go and catch a bus to the beach every couple of days to go surfing before class, which was fantastic.
The fado music is probably one of the top things that comes to mind. I love the azulejos everywhere on all of the buildings. I didn't want to come back home.
Talk about the food of Portugal a little bit.
Best part.
Still the nata, of course.
Yeah, pounding 6 pastéis in one sitting was usually, pretty regular for me.
I used to eat at least one a day. It was ridiculous. I was trying to try as much francesinha as I could possibly try, and telling one of our neighbors about it. And she's like, are you just trying to have a heart attack? It was just yeah, but it was really good.
The field trips were just amazing.
I loved those almost even more than some of the things that I did on my own to go and travel over the weekends because, like I said, they were so intentional with crafting really unique Portuguese experiences.
I think the one that I think of the most often is one of our trips to Madeira. We took this van all over the island and swam in these natural oceans.
I also loved going to the different villages and learning the way of life, how it was different from being in Lisbon.
We got to see what it's like to be in Portugal with fado. I knew nothing about fado. We got to have a really cool dinner in an intimate setting, small restaurant. There's this fadista performing 10 feet away from us while we're eating and drinking. We're just listening to this music. It's just memories like those that really stand out to me.
I feel like I learned a lot in all of the classes that I took. I really liked my International Human Resources class. That's what prompted me to change my major to be in international management.
going to not just one university, but a collection of them. I remember, I think I was going to 3. You get to see different colleges, meet different people there, different types of classes, really interesting classes I got to take.
I took a Portuguese art class, I took a Portuguese music class, I took a Portuguese history class, and then a Portuguese language class. So I was deep in the culture while I was there studying.
In terms of people in the program, I mean, friends for life. You have a community around you. It's really close-knit.
I went in not knowing anybody else, but everyone was really easy to get to know.
I met so many other people from across the country that I wouldn't have ever had the experience to connect with. My roommate that I actually had in Portugal is now one of my best friends, and I'm getting married later this year, and she's standing up as one of my bridesmaids, which is beautiful because it's 8 years later, you know?
It was like a kind of a big family of sorts.
From like holidays, we had Thanksgiving there, and that was just so special. It just felt like family.
You start to form really unique connections and bonds. It's been 6 years and we still keep up, really, like, to an absurd amount.
But even to like the staff members, Sylvia, Genesis, Waze, Ricardo, like if we needed help, they were so quick to answer our questions or help us if we needed. So that was a really, really special part, and I felt so lucky to have them whenever we needed, even just somebody to talk to about things.
Well, with SiPN's 10-year anniversary, it shows me that I'm not alone in my experience, that everyone else has had a great experience and everyone else loves Portugal as much as I do. Like, I didn't know anything about Portugal before, really, and I'm happy the SiPN program is reaching a lot of people and showing people that they should study abroad there.
You know, being 10 years old speaks for itself. People keep coming. It's a fantastic program.
SiPN's impacted me today in a couple ways. I would say the confidence of traveling abroad, whether it's Europe or South America or Asia. I think studying abroad kind of opens your lens to realize that not everyone is cut from the exact same cloth as you.
The fact that SiPN is leading into their 10-year anniversary, to me that just shows how special they are and the quality of this program.
But also when you think about 10 years, I think about how many other students like me had such a fantastic experience with Portugal when Portugal is kind of a hidden gem, you know? And so it means that they've reached and impacted a lot of people and brought the beauty of Portugal to so many people.
I think it'll always have a special place in my heart, my semester in Lisbon.
It is perfect, it is great, and I loved it.
Congratulations to SiPN, reaching their 10-year anniversary, and hopefully 100 more years like it.
Thank you to everybody at SiPN for all of the hard work that they put into making those few months for me such a transformative experience.
100% would recommend SiPN to any college student studying abroad. Best decision I ever made.